yet another potential cabinet pick whose goal it seems to be to redo the institution she will oversee, or maybe shake it to its core. I'm talking about the Small Business Administration and the fact that Linda McMahan, a professional wrestling fame and wealth, is the person to do it. Hector Barreto is on the small business optimism right now that exists out there, and whether Ms. McMahon is the person to change things around. What do you think?
I think it's a good pick, Neil. We're actually pretty excited about it. You know, in the 53-year history of the SBA, there have been very few business owners, people that have actually taken a risked their capital, created jobs. Linda McMahon is one of those people. Obviously, it's not a small business that she ended up with. It was a multi-billion-dollar worldwide company. But I think she's the right person at the right time. You and I both know that women are creating more small businesses than ever before. Hispanic women are growing 5 times faster. So I think there's a lot of opportunity, and I think she can do a really good job there.
What do you make of her criticism of these SBA loans and a lot of the sort of, you know, nitpicking that the SBA tries to do to encourage more activity for small businesses, but she says complicates it. I'm paraphrasing here, but the gist of it is she seems to realize or stress that she would be taking over an institution that is too bogged down in rules and regulations. Do you agree with that?
Well, it can be. You know, when I was there, we weren't doing as many loans as we ended up at the end of the term. We had to work with our bankers because, remember, the banks are the ones that make the loans. The SBA guarantees those loans.
Right.
If you can reduce paperwork, regulations, if you can do things quicker, the banks will do more loans. But look, at the end of the day, SBA touches about 1 million small businesses a year. You and I both know there's 26 million small businesses. So anything that we can do to provide more tools, more opportunities, and a very positive small business environment for them is going to be a good thing. So we want to work very closely with her and help her accomplish some of her goals.
You know, Hector, one of the things I noticed is that besides the Dow racing to new highs, it seems like every day, and the S&P and the NASDAQ, none of them come close to what the Russell 2000 has been doing, largely populated with small companies that has been running about double the 14% pace or so of the Dow, and largely on optimism that whatever strength happens with the dollar that could whipsaw some of the big guys, it wouldn't hurt the little guys. And so that's a place money has been drawn. Do you think that's getting ahead of itself? I'm not asking you to play a market soothsayer here, but that small stocks running at double the appreciation of big stocks is too much, too fast.
You know, listen, the market, they keep talking about the Trump bump. We're looking for the Trump small business bump. And you and I both know that small businesses are the ones that are going to create 2/3 of the net new jobs. A lot of the innovation and productivity comes from those small firms. So I think this is a positive thing. You and I both also know that a lot of this is psychological.
Right.
If you feel things are going to get better, you start investing. You start making decisions that you weren't making before when you thought the headwinds were going to hurt your business. So I think this is a positive thing. Look, we can't get too far ahead of ourselves. There's still a lot of headwinds. There's still a lot of costs. There's still a lot of regulation. We still got to lower taxes for those small businesses. But those are all things that the Trump administration has talked about doing. And if they accomplish some of those things, I hope to see that Trump small business bump.
All right, Hector Barreto, thank you very much, former small business administrator under Bush 43. Very good having you.